Welcome to Matt and Meg's wedding. Cheers.
It is my honor to present the love story of Meg and Matt in 3 acts. Act 1, just friends. If you had asked Meg and Matt back then, they would have said, we are just friends. But if you had asked literally anyone else, the answer would have been different. They had quite the ongoing will they, won't they saga happening.
Seagulls flying overhead. I was down in the sand. Little crabs walking over our legs, and we were together just like lovers should have been.
From the very beginning, Emily and I were cheering hard for Matt and Meg to get together, like really hard. In fact, here's a text that Emily sent me on the 17th of May 2019. I quote, "I think we need to go buy more wine. They are not booze enough to hook up yet." Probably not the most ethical approach, but it worked out, didn't it?
Everyone saw that there was something more going on, except it seemed for Matt. The group had endless theories, but as someone newer, I had the advantage of seeing them for what they were, 2 people who just seemed to fit. Their connection was obvious. No matter who else was in the room, they naturally gravitated towards one another. Some things take time, and some people are worth waiting for. Which brings us to our second act. Act 2, Matt pulls his head out of his ass. Seemingly overnight, Matt wised up, and after some what I imagine were long conversations, they decided to stop pretending they were just friends, give things a real shot, and casually date. And just like that, what started as the slowest burn in history turned into a runaway train.
There was undeniable chemistry. It was almost sickeningly so for those of us who were quarantining with our long-term partners. They were magnets, literal cartoon hearts in their eyeballs. Despite this, they both spent a long time denying their feelings and claiming to be just friends.
Last summer, you were holding my hand. Last summer, you were laying in my bed. Last summer, we were more than just friends. But that was last summer. That was last summer.
Act 3, the friendship that caught fire. What makes Meg and Matt's love so enduring, the fact that they are, above all else, still best friends. A happy relationship is one that resembles friendship more closely than it does love. Essentially, real love is friendship that catches fire. It doesn't mean perfect or without challenges, but that you understand each other in a way that makes the hard stuff easier, the good stuff even better, and the everyday moments worth savoring.
A few months ago, at a talk from our favourite author, Dolly Alderton, Dolly was describing that she's still single because her parents have given her such high standards of love, that she'll settle for nothing less than someone who is her best friend, who she can't wait to relay the details of her day to, and who she will stay up to the early hours howling with and will dance around the kitchen with. Meg turned to me, again with the hearts in her eyes, and says, "I have that." It was a goosebump moment because I don't doubt that she does.
Matt is just immediately fun to be around. But more than that, I remember being struck by how reflective, thoughtful, and open he was. Not just a womanizing rugby bro from the South Island after all. Matt, one of my favorite things that you ever said was, yeah, she never stops talking. Like, she tells me every single thought that goes through her head. And I love it. It's amazing. I love how proud you are of Meg, the way you brag about her getting her PhD, learning to single ski, or any of the million little things that make her who she is.
Congratulations, Matt and Meg. Enjoy the good times and don't sweat the small stuff.
All the best to you both.
Have a good day. Have the best life ever.
We had an idea that Meg was serious about Matt when she came back home at Christmas after not seeing her for 2.5 years due to COVID. Later on in her visit, she went out with her friends and one of them came down with COVID. The following morning, Meg sat at the end of our bed, sobbing, and said she had to return to Matt before she caught COVID and then couldn't see him for 3 months. Meg returned 4 months later, this time with Matt. On the way to the airport, Margaret said to me, "Are you okay? You're very quiet." And I said, "What if we don't like him?" Within 15 minutes of getting to our house, and after a few beers with this great chap, we knew everything would be okay. Thank you.
I've waited till the moment's right to look into those starry eyes and say the words that I'm thinking all the time. Oh, I do, I love you.
Megan is blended seamlessly into our family. It's always a pleasure having her stay with us. From my observation, Matthew and Meg are a perfect match. They've worked hard together, have an amazing group of friends, a great social life, and a loving and respectful relationship.
Let's rock and roll, baby.
With all my heart, I love you, dear, I do.
That's very good. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
To Matt, my husband.
It's crazy to think how easily we could have never have met, but I can't imagine life without you. And I can't wait to keep asking each other, how lucky are we that we get to do all of this together forevermore?
Meg, you are the love of my life. You make me feel happier and more loved than I could have imagined.
I feel so incredibly lucky to be standing opposite you today.
I love watching you grow as you challenge yourself, your inability to do things by halves, always the high achiever.
Thank you for leaning into the hard conversations and for listening to my sometimes very long monologues.
You've accomplished so much already, Doctor. We push each other to try new things, our perfect love story of city girl meets small town boy.
I've heard it said that life may feel short, but if we're lucky, it's long. And we should spend it with someone who makes every single moment worthwhile.
I love your wine glass breaking, sunrise chasing, wicked performing, loquacious self.
I love you with all my heart, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life showing you just how much.
Today, I accept the challenge of spending the rest of my life trying to make you as happy as you made me. My wife.
My wife.
Let's go. With all